Hey everyone, happy Saturday. Doing three to 4 hours. I do need to come off stream and yeah, we got some stuff to do, but we got challenges as well. So it's what I don't get from challenges is how you make your gear. So if we go to gear, the only thing is the scarf. That's kind of cool. Okay, that's how you do that then. Right, let's finish off these challenges. Okay, that one's done. Realised that was on in the background. Hey everyone, just obviously the first couple of minutes we're just making sure all of this is done, just trying to work out all the different bits. There's quite a bit to it. Rescue 10 base, okay. That's all of that done. So let's get to the quest then. We've got a couple of classes. So we're going to learn Wingardium Leviosa apparently. So let's go to the Hogwarts map. Okay, yeah, we do need to do this one actually. Let's go there. I don't know. I'm still getting used to this map. The map's a bit strange. It's kind of. I understand they've done it in 3D, but let's find the statue, the one of which we need to do this quite early.
Revelio.
What is making that noise? Oh, yeah. When it doesn't want to go in. Okay. Statue.
This looks like the right statue.
Yeah.
Now, what was the password? Descendium.
Okay, it's one way going.
Yes. Who knew this was all down here? Revelio. A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though. Repair. That seems to have done the trick. Revelio. This castle will never cease to surprise me.
I think it's really nice how they've managed to get Hogwarts together. They've kind of, if you ever watch the movies, I mean, it's very difficult to show changes within the books from one book to the next. But when it came to the movies, it was kind of a bit of a shame that like the tree was put in a different place.
Confringo.
It was in the schoolyard, and then it was not in the schoolyard because they changed the rules.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
And we're right back at the start. That's awesome.
Leviosa. I'm going to have to get past this. Accio. Leviosa. Compulso. Revelio. Levioso! Reparo! Levioso! Confringo! Reparo! Levioso! Something is getting in the way of that platform. One more to go and I'll make it across. Repulso! Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Aha! Got it. Revelio! This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Confringo! Levioso! Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Revelio! Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? Revelio! I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's going to make you go back. Oh, I thought I was going to die then, but it's not. I forgot. It's not the other one. Okay.
Revelio.
Hello again. Were you able to get to Honeydukes?
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz-beer.
Okay, what quest next? Yeah, we need to go to the room requirement. We actually need to go and look after the animals as well. Yeah, we need 800 for the Thunder Brew. Invisibility is that one. Whilst that's brewing, let's go in here.
Revelio.
Oh, they're all here. Oops.
Everything's all right now.
That's what I meant to do.
Revelio. This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Okay. Right. We have started to get stuff done. I've got 4 more keys to go. Let's have a look at the map. Okay. Let's go.
wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will... I'll be sure to let her know how...
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates up. The next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Pure and natural.
Try there.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I managed to conjure a hedgehog once, but it disappeared after a few minutes.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
So knowledgeable.
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
Adelaide Oakes, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oakes. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Rowland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing... Should I be worried about my uncle?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me. She's convinced he can handle himself. But
Has your uncle trade? I take it. I'll try and...
I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, one must wait for things to... But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us. And if that performance...
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Rowland is all right. He seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descender!
Excellent! I think you have it.
Leviosa! Confringo! Levioso! Descendo!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Hi, Carson. Hope you're having a great day, man. Alright, so we need to look at gear. I need 800. Yep, got enough. Right, let's go and get. Let's go and get the final not ingredients. Final potion recipe.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Oh, it's 1200. Okay, I guess we've got to go and.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Baddies. So we need 1200.
Revelio!
That last Clementine had you chasing...
Oh, actually, see
Quite
now.
a one, that girl. Greetings! Please, take your time looking about. You've a good head for business, haven't you?
Yeah, that's enough.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Alright. Now we can buy it.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Okay.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force and be discreet?
Leviosa! Protego! Stupid one! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! That was meant for me. You can't stop us. Wingardium Leviosa! Protego! Stupid! Was that your best? Descender! Leviosa! Confringo! I'm a goblin, not a toy! No! Stupid!
Now to find out what happened here.
Revelio!
Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
Revelio!
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Right. Okay.
finger! I should investigate. Revelio.
Okay, I guess we're going to Feldcroft. We've been that far south? We've been this far south. What is going on? Damn it.
This place has seen better days.
When you have a cloak like that, could be working for
An intruder!
Not enough reflection on the past.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
If something threatens me, first thing I cast is
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he...
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. 'Cause I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than...
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne. Giving her hope is cruel.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what He's no idea the harm. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I'll
admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's I'm the one trying to help her.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing...
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. Come with me. I need to show you. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. He's a dead wizard in my book. You're like a glum.
Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Protego!
How childish!
Wingardium Leviosa!
No! You've made your last mistake.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Who do you think you are?
Protego!
One less human to worry about. I won't rest until Someone's been taken out. There you are. Rather unwise coming back this way. Someone's here. Put me down! How childish! Stop it! Oh, little moon calf. Far from home.
Descendant! Confringo!
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Leviosa! Descendo!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by.
My thoughts exact. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead... Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here.
And at Rookwood... Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Revelio. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge.
I didn't realise I got so far. I've just been playing it.
Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have
But
Ranrock
hi,
and
don't worry if
Rookwood
you're
after
working,
you
it's just
because
a
of
thing.
something you found
So
at
I'm
Gringotts, where
preparing
you ended
for,
up via a
my
port
wife's
key.
birthday tomorrow,
You can
so
see
I
traces
can't
of
stay
an
on for
ancient
long.
magic
I want
that
to
you
stay
think
on,
Ranrock is trying to harness.
but
And now you've
it
been
might be
witnessing
worth taking a
memories
couple
left
of
by
hours,
keepers.
like doing this for another hour
Oh,
and then taking a couple of
and
hours off.
this house belonged to a
coming
Hogwarts
back on.
professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years
But I've been
ago.
up since
If I didn't know
7
you,
o'clock, so
I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that?
9 hours I've been up.
The point is, we
like,
both have
constant.
good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Why is it not updating on here?
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a
Revelio. There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. A journal entry of Isadora's. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Lumos. Revelio. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Thanks, will do. Still got to prep so much.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
Revelio. A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Okay, what's next?
Revelio.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever. Clever? How offensive. Next. Fine, a genius.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those Demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
I cannot thank you enough. If you could just find a few more, I'd be so very grateful.
I'll keep an eye out for more Demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your brain.
Must we go back to practicing our skills?
Revelio. Descendo. Also. Revelio. Lumos.
Stop a moment and listen to our song.
Revelio.
Fair enough.
Lumos. Confringo. Revelio.
What do you want?
Doesn't seem always encouraging me to keep plenty of Wiggenweld potion in my trunk.
We're going to see who can stay out the latest.
Okay, nothing there. Let's see what we can do. So, yeah, we've got 1, 1, and 9. That's fine. So we're going to do that.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially.
Hello, I'll meet.
Did I hear
That's very...
I'm certain. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, it's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting.
Well, thank you, Amit.
I have some, reading.
I tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. Honestly, if that did.
Revelio. This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stars.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody star.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn.
Amit thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading, and it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts.
And you need someone to help find.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by... Let us get moving while the stars are still...
No need to convince me.
Brilliant. You won't... Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead.
Revelio.
Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
The call for, of course. It's just not as tight as I expected.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, I mean.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, and your contribution was invaluable.
Thank you, Amit.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. And if I have ever seen one, it's you.
That's quite generous.
You're welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a... Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Lassie, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out. I noticed him reading a letter. And one other thing. Hallow mentioned you.
No, they didn't.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Grimgott?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why a portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here, and why I wrote to you.
Can't we just buy... You seem to be... I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all. Finite. Oh, nothing.
I wonder what that does. That did it.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Accio.
must be another way in.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Depulso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Depulso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Where's the rest of momentum?
Depulso! Arresto momentum.
Will that work?
Revelio. Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Betting on the threat makes Scribner wasted doing this.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Levioso!
Curiosity young people tend to nurture. It never ends well for them, does it?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
I'll check
Arresto
it.
Momentum.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Arresto Momentum.
Stop right there! No! Nothing more than luck! You left! What have you done? No.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. I hope Natsy's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Protego! Arresto Momentum.
Protego!
Pathetic.
No!
Capulso!
You're embarrassed.
Ringo!
Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Aloha Mora.
Not bad, not bad.
Revelio. Oh no, Deek was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Revelio. 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 Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Amore.
Hurry. There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
Aw, ruined my fun.
exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out.
There was...
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this.
Of course. What?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. Now, tell me, where did you make these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
No need to race now, my friend. Faster, Highwing!
So much going on. Right, okay.
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deek. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deek has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deek was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deek knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deek knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. As the item you wove in the loom.
I understand.
Oh, thank you.
look after you.
Revelio.
potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. Hear you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Okie dokie.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
My advice when dealing with underwater matters is
That's where I need to go.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. Another house token for the house chest.
So we've got left 5.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Appears I won't be going up there. Arresto momentum. Seems that's off limits to me. Revelio.
Nothing better than a few pints of butterbeer and a pile of mince pies with my sisters on Christmas Eve.
Okay. Where to now? fluxweed. Okay. Okay, we'll go and check that out.
What will I do without her?
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but
I'm sorry about your mooncalf.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. Oh, my poor Biscuit.
Why do you suppose... A mooncalf is an... I'll keep it.
Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garnuff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
I'm told that last Clementine had you chase... Hello, with you in a bit. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Tobs Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deek has marked the area on your map.
Tombs and Scrolls. Guess going back to Tombs and Scrolls. Right, where's Tombs and Scrolls?
What are you up to now?
Oh, I need to check into this house elf. Where it is.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred He cut me out of I'll show him.
I can see why he said that.
Of course I'm angry now. Supercilious fool. A venomous tentacular. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. But no one would
You said Mr. Law...
I had an idea. We hit a snag when one...
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacular in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. I'm killing 2 snidgets with once.
What else is in Mr. Law?
All of Lawley. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down.
I'll get the venomous tentacular.
Marvelous. Take as many Herbology. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacular.
Seems I need to find Mr. Lawley's cellar.
I saw what you did!
This must be it.
No tolerance for thieves!
This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous tentacular? Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Aloha Mora. Where is that venomous tentacular? Revelio.
Confringo. So many spiders. It's a wonder they haven't taken over the whole house. Confringo. Potato. Stupid. Arrest them. Depulsor. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes. Revelio.
Not too bad.
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of mine from a...
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it up.
I shall make an ocean of galleons. And Lawley's business... Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonka. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face.
Revelio.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? A pleasure doing business with you. know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Let's see if we can get it installed now.
Tobs Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deek has marked the area on your map.
Oh, I need to do a Deek's thing, don't I? Let's see.
This must be Tobs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Potato! Stupefy!
And last one, trying to get all three out.
Confringo! Revelio!
Tobs's master is awful.
Tobs? Tobs? Deek sent me. Are you in here? Potato! Stupid one! Confringo! Stupid one! Confringo!
Looks as if Tobs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Confringo! Depulso. Confringo. Depulso. Arrest him. Potato. Stupid one. Confringo. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo.
Hey, buddy.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Revelio.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Potato. Stupid. Confringo. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Depulso. Potato. Stupid one. Repulsor. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you should follow the spiders, shouldn't you?
Revelio. Confringo.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobs. Poor Tobs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Revelio. Also.
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Okay.
I'm back from the cave, Deek.
Wonderful. Deek hopes you gave Deek's best to Tobs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deek, but Tobs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deek was afraid of this. Alone in that Deek and Tobs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deek always wished Tobs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deek feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like Deek will miss his friend dearly and will raise a glass.
I'm truly sorry about your...
Thank you. You are very kind. Deek could use some time alone to think.
One shrivel thing. Oh, yeah. We're gonna need to find that.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything?
I did not. In fact, I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt...
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the Look at that! You're a natural.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your...
The plants are resting.
I was wondering...
How lovely! After graduation...
Oh dear.
Well, at any rate, the trouble began when... Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bow truckle. You may... The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the Herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eye. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad...
Well, I felt awful for him, but upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. His resulting leave of absence
I'm glad everything...
Very kind of you to say. I do love these guys. Lovely speaking with you. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan tree.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Feels like I've been at this for hours. How nice of you.
What are we even doing here? We ought to be at the Hog's Head.
This is a waste of our time.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot. They're working together, all right. I'm sure you'll agree.
Randolph wanted to find the child, but which child?
We could find every child.
Can't Ringo!
Maybe we make a right one.
Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we look. Now, if he asks.
Arresto momentum. Protego. Confringo. Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind it.
Arresto momentum.
Such arrogance.
Ah, up there. That's our way in.
Levioso. Propendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country.
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, Bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Expulso! Might want to look up. How delightful. We're gonna die, are we?
You die.
I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead. Potato! Lucky, that's all! No! Expulso!
Time to teach someone a lesson! Reductor!
Another miserable beast caught in my trap. Why have you not run away? The pulse die, do you? I won't. You won't get away with that. What an unfortunate end for you!
Revelio. 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 Stupendo. Caporso. Depulso! Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio. Depulso. Confringo.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession. Revelio.
Working the mines at one time or other.
Depulso. Confringo.
Goblin tracks.
Revelio.
They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power without knowledge is dangerous. We will simply have to outwit Ranrock. And my unfortunate...
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Accio.
I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Capulso. Capulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Capulso. Revelio. Devolso. Accio. I'll need to move it. Accio. Flipendo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Is there any way to reposition this archway? Revelio. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Near it for me to grab onto. Cabalso! Accio! Confringo! Revelio. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? Accio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
That makes more sense.
Revelio. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio.
There's got to be something else. Of course. Okay, now I get it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Caporso. Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Caporso. Glacius.
Accio! Blazes!
How can we use the wood?
Protect! Stupefy! What a relief. Revelio.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Revelio.
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most...
Thank you, Professor. I shall...
Good. Are you...
What was the glowing strand that Isidore...
It was... pain. You will understand more about her actions as you...
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you.
I am certain that you are... However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed, I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's act...
Very well, Professor. I know.
You do learn quick. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again.
Revelio.
Okay guys, we'll call it a day for today. It's 7:30 here. We're back on tomorrow, probably in the afternoon. But thank you for tuning in and have a great evening. I'll see you guys again